Now, this is a chemistry question, and this was one that you will see again in chemistry. So we're trying to overlap with the linear function idea. So you see here, this is an experiment that students did where they were looking at absorbance versus concentration. So you have your title on your graph and you have your units here, and this is the equation of the line that governs this one here. It's a best fit linear line, so it doesn't go through all of the points, but it tends to have equal numbers on both sides. And Excel does a lovely job at doing that for you, which I'm going to teach you how to do. For now, we're just going to learn how to use this equation that if we were given the absorbance of an unknown sample, so we're given the absorbance value. Now, if you have a look at this, the absorbance is on the y-axis here. So if we're given a y value in this equation, so we're given y, this is y here, get my pen to work. So this is y. We want to know what is x. So the lovely thing about it is that once we have a value for y, we have an equation. Y is equal to 0.853x plus 0.06, and we can solve for x. So we let y equal to the value that they gave you, 1.677, and then we solve for x. So that's what we're doing. Every time you see one of these questions, that's exactly what you're doing. You plug in your value for y and you solve for x. So we say 1.677 is equal to 0.853x plus 0.06. What we need to do is remember the onion idea, undo this bit first. So we're going to subtract 0.06 from both sides. So we have 1.677 minus 0.06 is equal to 0.853x plus 0.06 minus 0.06. And that undoes that bit here. The next thing we want to do is undo the 0.853. So to undo this, we have to divide both sides. So I'll just write it over here. We're dividing. So this is kind of what we're doing, dividing both sides by 853. That's what we're doing to both sides. So it's 1.677 minus 0.06 all over 0.853. And if we do that to one side, we do it to the other side, 0.583x all divided by 0.853. And these undo each other. So we're nearly there. We just need to solve for x. So we can repackage this. X is equal to 1.677 minus 0.06 all over 0.853. Again, this is a moment we can bring out our beautiful calculator. We can type the whole thing in, put in our fraction. So we have 1.677 minus 0.06 all divided by 0.853. And what we're getting as an answer here, I know it was shiny on the calculator there, is x is equal to, bring that up one more time just so we can see it. I might even take a little screenshot of that so we can bring it in with us. And we have it there actually there. X is equal to 1.895. Now it wants it to two decimal places. So we come to here and we say actually that is going to knock this 5 is going to knock the 9 up to a 0, which means this 8 goes up to a 9. So it becomes 1.90. So that's the first bit. We've solved for our unknown. We know what the answer concentration is now because we had the equation of the line, which means it governs, we can make predictions for things. This equation will allow us to do that. The next thing is asking you, well, what are the units for this? And you very simply go to the x-axis and read off the units. So this is grams per liter, which means you're going to tick this one, which is grams per liter. And you're going to see loads of these question types in Moodle. So you're going to see this over and over again in your Moodle quiz. The only difference is you'll get different numbers each time. So for example, this is another one, but this time it's refractive index versus concentration. Same idea. Take this, plug it in as your y value. You'll solve for x, and then you will read off your unit by seeing this is grams per centimeter cubed, which means you will take this one for your unit.